Okay, guys, I didn't have very high expectation for Hidan or Aria after last week's episode, which, as far as I remember, the live review, how I almost broke down in tears because it was so bad. It was so bad. And there is a moment in this episode where I basically are like, how the fuck? I even had to basically like frame it out in the picture I have taken of it. And that is basically Yuya and Yuyu basically spying on our main group. And they are spying from above a bridge where our main characters are below it. And the main characters can basically look straight up at them. They are not like hidden, at least from not from my point of view. So yeah, I don't know. At first I thought, okay, maybe they knew that they were spying and basically fed them false information, but they wasn't. So yeah, that is pretty bad. But considering that the rest of the episode was pretty good, I can forgive this because we get to see, let's say it like this, the tactic they are using. Yuya and Yuyan is actually doing a guerrilla tactic and is attacking Akira and managed to break her flag, which puts her out of the game, or let's say it like this, one less flag to break. However, they didn't count on Shino retaliating and, shall we say, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but Yuyan, I think it is, shall be really happy that Shino didn't put more force into it because then she would have broken her right leg. And the leg is actually a really bad thing to break because that's where like a lot of your blood vessels are, going. So it heals a lot slower than, let's say, an arm or stuff. Yeah. So that's pretty bad. It must also hurt a lot to break a thing. I have luckily never broken anything, so I don't know the pain. And then, yeah, she gives up her flag to Akira, which means that she trusts Akira a lot. And also in this episode, we see that Kirin, she's actually not useless as I thought, because even though she gives away where she has hidden her flag by having dirty hands, she still managed to take the flag from Fuma without Fuma discovering it. And Fuma, she actually was so powerful that Reika had issues fighting her. Then again, Reika, she had the disadvantage of being inside a smokescreen. So Fuma could, what's it called, surprise attack her. I'm not sure if they could, like, if they was one on one, like, just in pure battle, could, if Fuma could defeat Reika in pure battle without using the smoke screens, like sneak attacks. I don't think she can. But yeah, that's pretty impressive to see Kirin being able to steal the flag. And from what I can understand, they actually managed to win this battle. But this leaves, of course, the last one, which is Aria. And Aria, she's pretty nasty because she has a really nasty gun. She has a really nasty gun compared to, because it has such a long range and such a precision compared to Akira's Ushi. So when she's up against it, let's say, just say it like this: Akira, she couldn't win against her by using her Ushi because it was too random at the range she could get without risking to get shot by Oria. And it's only because that's Rico, she actually left her scooter, which Akira, she drives up a sand slide, or not sand slide, basically a sand pile, and basically puts their flag. So if she was unlucky, she could have launched if they have shot that flag. However, that flag luckily, shall we say, destroyed the enemy's flag and made it so they won. However, during her way up there, we see basically what's called Uria recalling that the teacher said that if you were shot in the head, you could actually die, and she actually shoots for the and managed to hit what's it called, the head of Akira. However, she's lucky to be hit at the what's called the twin tails, which is bulletproof due to the, I think it's called a shrimp or something. I really can't recall it. It has some strange name that is German, and yeah, I cannot pronounce that. So yeah, so she's pretty nasty. However, she gets put in a place when she loses. She basically falls down into a trash can. So yeah, she got back into the trash. So she got what she deserved. However, there's also a person I really want to know who is. And that is a person who set up a trap that could have killed Akira and Aria. It's the black-haired girl who is seen together with Reiko later in this episode. And considering that they seem to know each other, I think that she is part of the organization that Reiko is, because as you recall, Reiko is part of an evil organization, which we know because we have seen the Hidden no Aria, or some of us has. Sorry if I spoiled this, but yeah, I just forgot that not everyone has watched Hidden no Aria. So yeah. So, but who is that girl, and why would she kill Akira and Aria? Also, it seems that Akira has the power to summoning lightning because thanks to, let's say, Aria and her sniper friend. Sorry, I cannot recall the sniper's name. Basically, they basically got covered like by those plates, not like covered as basically fall on top of them, but basically build a little house of it, so she could hide that she had this lightning power. Why must she hide that she has this lightning power? Why must she hide that? And also, did what she called Uria see this? Because maybe that lightning power could be used to get her a higher rank, but maybe it's a bad thing that she has it. I really wonder. I must say this episode is much better than the previous one, and I'm looking forward to the next one. But when that is said and done, you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. And in case you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or any answers to my speculations, etc. And with that is said and done, cheers, guys or girls.